and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. Out of the darkness, out of the fear, here comes the monster waiting in there. Heart rate is rising, some call it scared. You'll feel the chills start raising your hairs. It's too late, you're here now. I hope that you're prepared, cause there's no getting out. You can feel the energy, dark like a cloud. Electrified by panic, terror and doubt. Don't cross me or you'll learn quick the hard way that I'm not one to mess with. I got a mind and that mind's full of mean tricks. I'll plant a seed in your red where the fear will stick, and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare. Push all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch out for me. Mistakes were made, you will see. You should've never crossed me, cause now you'll never stop me. Revenge was my calling. Now you're a dead man walking, and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a new week and a new month. Oh, the ad is over, so we can start. First of all, let me get my controller and start up the game. And while I'm doing that, I have so many wonderful news to share with all of you. Now, most of the time when I have many things to say, I end up really not talking properly about anything. So I will try to slow down this time. Let me see the chat first. Congratulations, Nekio, for the first, and I'm sorry, Schmoozer, as I said, you were just one Nekio too late, but do as you wish. If you think hunting him down and locking him in the basement will help, I can't stop you. I can't. Actually, Nekio is streaming right now, so you know where to find him. And also thank you for the daily check-in, Schmoozer. and a save from Nekio. I don't know what I'm saving right around now. So, first of all, let's start with the first bit of wonderful news, and that is... I would need a drum roll, but I don't have one. Well, whatever. So, I got my latest batch of emoticons from the wonderful library. So actually let me give them a shout out because they certainly deserve it. And this time I got 4 wonderful emoticons. But I thought, why not have a bit of fun unlocking these emoticons rather than just tossing them into the rest. So the first one, actually funny enough, was the one Schmoozer just discovered now, the wonderful heart emoticon. I decided to make the goal to reach for that emoticon to reach 130 followers, and I wasn't sure when I will hit that, but apparently yesterday while I was offline someone decided to follow me, so we hit 130 followers, and so here is the first wonderful emoticon just for that. You can show your love with not 1 but 2 hearts, and in Dreadist style. So that's the first emoticon, but we have 3 others left. The second one you can unlock by redeeming the Hydrate redeem on my stream. You can see the little counter in the corner, the top right, for a T emoticon. If you in total redeem the Hydrate 100 times, you will get a new emoticon. So that's the second, but we have 2 additional ones. And I was thinking, what could I do? What could I come up with to make it interesting? And so for the third one, I decided to make a community quest. And as you can see, it is called Quest for the Lost Emoticon. And in theory, I might have overshot this, you will have to gather a total of 100,000 points in 1 month. So let's see if that is even possible. I'm not sure myself, but who knows. Apparently Schmoozer already decided to start with it. And thank you for the contribution. 2,000 is the total you can add to the pot in 1 stream. Thank you for checking in, Nakio, with the boob, but that's not the checking in. You might have missed the redeem rider. So, you should be watching a movie or something. Leave my nose alone. So, we'll see if we can reach 100,000, but that is the third emoticon, and the fourth, but that is, for now, a bit of a mystery. It's tied to a certain date. It will be unlocked on the 1st of July. We'll see why and how it will happen exactly, but keep your eyes peeled for that day because it's kind of important. So those are the wonderful news about the emoticons. I hope you will like them, and as always they are available here in chat and on my Discord server. Now, because I have a limited amount of emoticons I can even add. Let me see, did someone redeem the Hydrate before today? I can't redeem it, and on the phone it doesn't give me all the information. That's odd, let me see. It should be working, at least for me. I didn't change anything with the hide rate. And the counter itself doesn't change the hide rate redeem at all. Actually, it was working before today's stream. I just zeroed it back. So, because I have limited spots for the emoticons, and obviously I want to make some of the emoticons subscriber only to give back to those who decide to support me that way. However, I decided to have the heart emoticon as a sort of gift to all of my followers, so everyone who follows me can use it, because honestly, I reached 130 followers with all of your help, so that is a free emoticon to all of my wonderful supporters. So this is one wonderful bit of news. The next one is it's June, and that means it's Pride Month. And even though I don't necessarily cover the stream in rainbows, I do have, as I've always had, my LGBTQ plus and friendly tags underneath my stream, and I want to let everyone know, as I always say, this is a safe place for everyone. As long as you respect the rules, I do not care about any categorization people come up with, because people love to sort each other into categories so they can hate each other for no reason. But I'm a monster. I don't care about those categories. Whatever part of the LGBTQ movement you are, I just hope you enjoy your time on my stream. So this will be a wonderful month, and I hope all my viewers will enjoy it. Now I do have my lovely tea, still warm, excellent. And today we are returning to Umbrella Core. Now last time when I played this game, I made quite a lot of progress. Let me show you. So this entire game started in a way for me because Capcom announced that the multiplayer servers of Reverse will be shutting down. And so when I read those grim news, I thought it is the perfect time to actually start trophy hunting in the multiplayer Resident Evil games, because no server is online forever. And even though Capcom said nothing about this game, still, it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, interestingly, Reverse was released with, I do believe, Resident Evil Village. And this game was released sometime around, I do believe, 2012. So it's interesting why the latest, the most recent game is getting its servers turned off. But again, I do not know what the reasoning behind that decision is. Capcom only said that they are ending the support for that game. But that bit of news was really the catalyst for me to start playing this game, and actually when I first played it, all I heard about this game was it's terrible. It's the worst of the worst. There is no such terrible game in the Resident Evil franchise as this is. That's all I heard. And so I went into this game with quite the low expectations. But I have to say that I am surprised, and positively so. I had quite a lot of fun with this game. Now, it is true that I was trophy hunting. And to be perfectly honest, everyone in this game at this point, I think, are trophy hunting. So, if you go online, you will most likely find 1 or 2 matches, at least the times when I played. I always found someone to play with, and most of the people are nice. I got most of my trophies playing with random people without really any setup or anything like that. I just joined a server and messaged the people who I was thrown together with and asked if they want to maybe hunt some trophies. And more often than not, they said, yeah, I'm trying to do this. So we worked together, we got the trophies, we got the challenges done. And only for the last few, I had to look for an actual boosting session, as the trophy hunters call it. And even that was really fun. It was a really fun experience overall to play this game, because when you first read the challenges, you might think it will be really difficult. However, as I played the game and I saw others use tricks and talked to some people and they shared some of these secrets, I realized that no, more and more can be done without really any help. For example, there is a quite time-consuming challenge in the game to play 500 games. So what many players do, they just leave their game running, their console on, and put a rubber band on their controllers so they don't get kicked for being idle for too long, or AFK. And they slowly gather the matches. You can't really speed the process up any, but you don't have to do anything. And so many times when I looked for a game, I was thrown into matches with 4-6 players, and most of them were doing nothing. They were just spinning in place. They were AFK. And so if you want to do your own challenges, that's a great time to do it. You can get kills easily, and actually those people don't mind. Maybe you ruin their kill and death ratio, but that's not important for the trophies. You can get kills as many as you want, and if you learn some of the tricks, you can do even more. Because, for example, there is a challenge to win a game in 1 life. That means you only have 1 life in a given round. So it's like Counter-Strike. I always try to explain it like that. And you might be thinking, okay, I start a game, it's 3 versus 3. Everyone is AFK, but the challenge is to win a 1 life round as the last surviving member of your team. How do I do that? I have the 3 enemies, I can kill them easily. But I have 2 teammates, and they are here, and there is no friendly fire in the game. You can shoot them as much as you want. You can damage them. And so when I started and tried out and realized there is no friendly fire, I was thinking, okay, I will have to find some people to help me with this. Either someone in the enemy team who kills my teammates, or in my team so they can get themselves killed. Because you can actually blow yourself up with a grenade or shoot a zombie and get killed by them. However, I learned a trick as I played from other players, and that's something that I really like, and I always say is a great experience for me when you learn from others in a game through playing. And the trick was, you cannot hurt your teammates, but the environment can. So if you take an incendiary grenade and throw it at your teammates, it will kill them. Because it's not the grenade blowing up that causes the damage. It's the fire. And the fire burns for a certain amount of time. And how convenient, you have 2 teammates and you can carry 2 incendiary grenades, right? Almost as if the developers knew that the trophy hunters will use this. But maybe that is just a coincidence. So if you look at all the challenges, you will quickly realize that more and more you can do with almost no help. And also, if you have someone else you can work with, you can make it even more manageable. Because, for example, you need kills and you need assists. Now, if your friend or someone who you are hunting the trophies with also needs all of this, you can work at the same time on the 2 sides of the same coin. So you shoot someone, don't kill them, you get the assist, the other player kills them, they get the kill. And when you're done, you just do it vice versa. It's that easy. So I actually managed to get all the U trials, the umbrella trials in this game, all the trophies for the multiplayer. And we have a single player part left. And that is the experiment. Now, funny enough, the first time when I played this game, I went through a good portion of the game. I went through this first starting area in the lab, and then this penthouse, and then the Spanish village from Resident Evil 4. And I was thinking, that's like half of the game. I can do this in another stream. And so I played another stream, and I mostly got through this African place from Resident Evil 5. Except there was this bonus lesson, and I was really struggling with that. So these are side quests off of the main line, as you can see, of the campaign. And they have ranks. You have to finish them under certain time limits to get a certain rank, and if you get an S rank, you get a reward. So I was struggling with this, and so after realizing that it will take a long time, I decided to stream this game in a way that I'm doing multiple things. I try a bit of the side quest, maybe get a better time, and then move on and do something with the new levels, because those were getting more and more difficult. So I managed to get through Raccoon City, and that was a grueling process. I mean, look at that, 60 minutes, because I just had to be so careful not to disturb any zombies, any zombie dogs, any crows, any special infected. Just do the mission and hopefully not die. And finally I was able to get this mission as well for the S rank, and as I mentioned that in previous streams, that is not necessary for the trophy. I just wanted to do it because I did it for this one, I did it for this one, and so I was just intent on getting all the S ranks. I mean, it's like 3 side quests, so it's not a lot. And then we got to this last bit, this Antarctic base. And this is really challenging. This is 7 stars here. So this is crazy in a way. But again, as I play, I get better. I learn how to balance the game in a way, because in the beginning you just take your default weapon, you go guns blazing, you can do it. But as you progress further and further, it's like, alright, we don't have a lot of... We don't have a lot of ammo, so let's try to get some ammo. Okay, but we have a really weak starting weapon, maybe look for another weapon. And then you start thinking about, okay, how can we maybe avoid some of the fights, because they are getting a bit out of hand. So the game changes in a way, and it's in Raccoon City, I do believe, where we first get the zombie jammer, which is a, I would like to say, a new invention and game mechanic of this game. And it's interesting how the developers put that into the game, because really when it almost became too difficult, they decided to put the zombie jammer in. And so you have to be really careful, because if your zombie jammer gets destroyed, you are screwed. But you have a much better chance with this little addition. And so we got through Raccoon City, we got here, I did the first level, and I got really close to this second level's ending. I think I got killed right before I got the last kill and gathered the last special infected sample that I need. So today we are trying to get this level done first, then hopefully the last level, if it's really the last level, I don't know. And if we are able to do that, that means we finished the solo campaign of this game, we get the trophy for it, and that being the last trophy, we get the platinum. So we finish this game, and that would be amazing. That would be just another great reason to celebrate. So let's try to add one more thing to the good news for today's stream. Let's take a sip of tea. And let's go for the final battle. We know it's not the final battle, but hey, that's okay. And also, I always read the little text introductions under the levels, and now what it came down to, we were experimenting, well, Umbrella was running experiments with certain things, weapons, fighting styles, I guess BOWs, and we were playing the Reblet in a way. So it came down to they don't need the lab rat anymore. So the experiment's goal is to get us killed. And as they say, the survival expectancy is 0%. But let's hope that we can somehow sneak under the statistics and still survive. We get the "Let Me Live" decal for this. Lovely, lovely little detail. I really like that. I still don't know what these icons mean. Some places it's orange here, but it's gray here. No idea why. But you know what? We do what we can. So let's go. Oh, what? Yes, I know this. Okay, 3 rounds. 3 rounds is what we need to survive. Now I have a quite decent idea of how to do this, but we will have to be careful. The not so final battle is here. Let's see if we can do much about this. So the first round is easy. We need to recover briefcases. Now, what is tricky about this is the fact that even though we have the zombie jammers, so most of the zombies will not care about us, the specially infected does. So we have to be careful and avoid the specially infected as much as we can. Doggo? Sorry, Doggo. You can indeed run into and bump into the zombies, they don't really care. I already know mostly where the briefcases are. I wouldn't say that, okay, that my route is perfect, but it's decent enough for my intents and purposes. And there's the special infected already just behind me, but we don't have to worry about them. First round, easy peasy. Second round, that will be difficult. That will be a difficult one. But hopefully we can figure it out. So there's the specially infected. We do not mess with the specially infected, as I mentioned before. I do not know what that tapping sound is, but I really hope it's not the specially infected running after us. So, also really important tidbit, this part of the map is a really important feature because the zombies cannot get up that little ledge, so we can use that. Okay, just carefully open the door. And here we are. So what is important, the special infected is right there. We want to avoid the special infected as best as we can. The rest of the zombies, they will not care about us. The dogs will not care about us, so it's all good. So what we have to do is just really carefully move around the special infected, and if he decides to be a pain in the butt, then dispatch of him quickly. Now I'm pretty sure that he's somewhere around here. And it is possible to kill the special infected. Yeah, 100%. But you have to, well, I have to have a bit of distance between me and the special infected in order to do it in a way that I do not get hit. Because if I get hit by the special infected and the zombie jammer breaks on my back, I am royally screwed. So that's why I always like to position myself in a way that I have some space, because otherwise this might happen. Really gorgeous insides. So we try again. Now the first round is easy. The first round is honestly easy. You just run around and get the briefcases. You can really even do this if you have the special infected on your back chasing you. It's not a big deal as long as you know where you are, where the briefcases are, you can do it. The second round is tricky because it's partially up to luck where the special infected respawns, and you have a limited amount of resources to kill it, so you can't just go and kill it a million times. Here you can actually see I think it was able to hit me a bit, and that's why the zombie jammer is sparkling. Yes. Okay, so this second one is a tricky one. It will require some time to figure out the details, but we'll do it just right. I was silly last time because I kind of ran into it. I should have been more careful. Okay, so it's making its way to the other end of the map like always. I don't know what is there, but they really like it. Now that's good. As you can see, it's randomized where the spots are, and if we wait enough for our friend to go further away, maybe we can capture this point without catching its attention, which would be lovely. I'm obviously not here at all. One time when I was able to do this round was when the special infected actually spawned here, and I didn't get a point to capture in this part of the map, so I could completely avoid it. But as I said, that is up to luck. My apologies, it's here. I always forget there is a capture point here, but that's alright. Okay, already halfway through the round, and actually the entire game as well. Okay, where's the next one? I think that is here. Is it? Oh, it's here. Okay, this is far enough from our special infected friend. It's right there. It's coming back, so that's not really good. Come on. Thank you. Have a lovely day. I think this would be the first game where I don't need to deal with the special infected at all. That's lovely. But I want to know where it is. It's not worth it. Curiosity killed the cat, as they say, and it can also kill the umbrella mercenaries, so let's not be too curious about what we need to do, but be happy that we can do it. That was really lucky. I didn't have to deal with the special infected whatsoever. Not one shot fired. Lovely. The third one, that is more tricky because we have to fire shots. It's not a question of whether or not we want to do it. We just have to. We have to kill 3 special infected. So we have to first locate our target. That's a really important tidbit. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Now I think my jammer got damaged there. I'm not sure what hit me. I think I was just surrounded by too many enemies. But hey, that happens. That indeed happens. So let's try to learn from our mistakes and be even better the next time around. That's what this game really is about. It's a lot of trial and error. I mean, funny enough, some of the streams that I spent with this game, I managed to complete 1 or 2 rounds. So it can get difficult. It's not so simple. Oh, shit. Leave me alone. Bad special infected. I will deal with you in the last round, not now. Alright, let's see. So I'm pretty sure in the beginning the special infected always in the same spot, and the first capture point is always in the same spot. So our starting strategy works. Perfection. All we need is the game to not spawn a capture point on the other end of the map. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We can deal with that. Okay. I think it actually went to the left, which means the special infected is going to be under us. Not sure if that's a good thing. Yeah. We are too close because of that. Not sure why the dog attacked. Maybe a stray bullet got the dog. Or the dog got a stray bullet. That makes kind of more sense. Alright. Do our morning routine run. I'm curious how much time this game will take. Or this mission and then the last one. Who knows, maybe I can finish it, maybe I can't. We'll see. Only time can tell. Okay. Run through here. Run through here. And perfect. Good. What's the time? 39. Wow, it was like 50 last time around. I'm real quick. Okay, so the beginning is the same. We just have to be quite careful. Let's open this. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh shit. Okay, we did something. Also, why is this game so quiet? Okay, maybe this is a bit too much, but certainly the game is really quiet. Or maybe just... Uh-oh. I hope it did not notice me. Okay, so now the special infected is in there. There is a pile of muck in the corner there, I remember that. And that is one of the spots where it can spawn, or rather respawn. Okay, next one. Let me guess, right next to... Yes, right next to the special infected, that's okay. Oh, where is it? I will jump down, I will die that moment, but... Oh, there you are. Okay, run. It's not dead, of course it's not dead. Okay. That's good. Kill 2 special infecteds for 2 captures. This will not be a good rhythm to continue, so let's try to be a bit calmer, a bit more tactical. Not sure where it spawned, but I hope far away from me. Guys, I can't see from you, which is not good. Okay, I think it's far away. Visalia, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. It's a mort attack. How are you doing today? Welcome in, all of you wonderful raiders. I am the Dreadist, a monster researching horror right now in the somewhat forgotten game of Umbrella Corps. I was forced to attack you as a moth. Ooh, that sounds serious. Ow. Why did you attack me? We made the cutest sticker today. Oh, I will certainly have to check that out. Also, I just realized in this game you can pose, even in solo. Don't ask me why. So let's get rid of you guys. I said get rid of you. Come on. There you go. What were you doing? Let me see. Art, alright. I will have to check your recent drawings I saw on Blue Sky. It was adorable. What was it about? What was today's image prompt? How are you, by the way? I'm great. How are all of you doing? Just recently started. Myself sleeping in a cup. Ooh! Is it a teacup? That does sound adorable. Of course. Alright. Then it is perfect. I do love a nice cup of tea. Actually, I do have a nice cup of tea right here with me. So I invite all of you raiders to take a sip. It's always important to stay hydrated. And if I'm not mistaken, this is only your first stream today? I had plenty of saves. Ha 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 ha. Yes, were they trying to drown the moth again? Yes, so you have a stream later on, if I'm not mistaken. You're playing that tavern game, right? Tavern talk indeed. So how much time do you have between the two streams? You are following quite the insane schedule lately. Ooh, there's our target. An hour, I see. In that case, to you wonderful Physalia and all the raiders, if you need to raid and run, I more than understand. But if you decide to stay here for a while, please take a seat, enjoy the show, and don't forget to grab a nice cup of tea. Because we do not want to get dehydrated. And also, as you can see, we are on an Antarctic base, so it's also nice to keep warm. Now we have to somehow get that annoying special infected without getting murdered. There's the special infected, and there's a miss. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm in trouble. Big, big trouble. I don't know what I just picked up. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. You see, in this Resident Evil game, we have this really handy device on our back called a zombie jammer. And it stops the zombies from thinking about eating us, which is really lovely, except that the special infecteds, they don't care. So if we get hurt and our backpack gets damaged, we are screwed, because everything around us will decide that we would be an exquisite dinner. And we don't like that. Not very polite, not care, not at all, no. No, the zombies, they just want to eat. But this is actually the... not the last level, but we are quite close to the last level of the game. So if we can get through this level and one additional one, as far as I know, we will get the trophy for finishing the story campaign or solo campaign. There isn't much story here. And we will earn the platinum for this game, and I am excited about that, so let's hope that we can do it. But it's not giving itself so easily, oh no. We have to be super sneaky, because we have to get through 3 rounds of this map and do that without getting murdered, which sounds simple enough, but it's really not that easy. Now the first round is manageable. All we have to do is just get some briefcases, as I just did. The second is a bit more complicated, because we have to capture these points, and the capture points are random throughout the map. Well, there are certain spawn points where they can appear, but they are randomly chosen. And that special infected, as I mentioned, is not picky and does not care about our zombie jammer. If it notices that we are close by, we are going to be dinner. And so we have to play around their position, because as you can see, the zombie dogs, they do not care one bit. They are adorable. The zombie is not so adorable, but they don't really care either. So let's see. We already have 2 points, and this is the 3rd. Good doggos. They are absolutely good doggos. Welcome, MT Alva. How are you doing today? Thank you for the first time chat and welcome to the stream. Just look at them. They are adorable. And one lovely detail that I might be able to show you. I'm not sure, but I will try to do my best. In this game, and I think this is actually exclusive to this game, you can see these lovely doggos sleeping. Let me try to find one somewhere. Unfortunately, if you disturb them, they stand up and don't return to their sleeping state. That gets you. I'm good. That's wonderful. I am really happy about that. Now, where's the last point we have to capture? Here. Oh, we are lucky. We are really quite lucky because all of the capture points are nice and away from the annoying special infected. So let's jump. And let's capture. And then we only have 1 round to do, and we will be on our way to the next level, which would be lovely. We survived. Wonderful. Okay, that's 2 rounds down. 1 to go. And it was actually quite quick as well. Now let's see. Can I find a sleeping doggo? I think there is one on my left. At least most of the time there is one. Right there. You see? Little doggo sleeping. And I don't know why they never did this in any other games. They are adorable. Imagine a Resident Evil game with a campaign part where you go into some zoo or animal shelter and you have sleeping dogs in a room and you just have to calmly navigate through like a maze, and if you step on one of their tails, ooh, you're dead. So we don't want to mess with the doggos. They are adorable. But I do have to actually go through here, so my apologies, doggo. Oh, I actually mentioned to go around. Welcome, Puglord. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? Let's see, where's the special infected? There's the special infected. No, that's tricky. As I said, oh, another one. Look at them. They must be so cold. We are on the Arctic. They barely have any fur or skin. So, they must be really cold. So why this is tricky is, you see, the zombies, they will not attack me. The zombie dogs, they will not attack me. But as I start shooting the special infected, if I by accident hit someone, they will be angry. So what I need to do is find the special infected. And what I want to do to make the fight easier, because I have to kill 3 of them, my idea is to throw a grenade at them. But the grenades are... I got... What was all that noise? Oh, sorry. I woke you up, buddy. Ow! What? Where did you come from? I tried to be sneaky. And I got murdered for it. That's okay, that's what happens. Interestingly, this is one of the most realistic Resident Evil games in a way. So, if you get hit a few times, you are done for. It's not one of those action-packed Resident Evil 6-like games where you can go wrestle a zombie and have no trouble. Oh no, they will munch you up, alright. So, oh, what the heck? How did you hear me? I wasn't even near you. I never had to fight with the special infected in the first round, so that's... Oh, here's the new one, not good. Thank you, Seth, for the daily check-in. How are you doing? And there's the brick. Thank you, Seth. So to all those who might not understand why Seth is saying hello by throwing a brick at me, it's a funny little story. You see, I was watching Elior's stream. I think they were playing the second Ori game. Really, really lovely platformer game. And Seth was in the chat and I joined in the chatting, and they were talking about how tall they are. And I happened to mention that I'm quite tall, and I am 190 centimeters tall. That's around 6 feet 4 inches or so. And apparently Safley is a bit shorter than me, and they took offense to my height. So since that, they've been throwing bricks at me. I don't really mind because they can only hit my knees, but it's still painful. Thank you for the hydrate, the first of 100. Because as you can see, I have a new emoticon that you can unlock by redeeming the hydrate redeem 100 times. Not the boop, not the boop. That's not the one you need to press. No. I love it. I made the boop so much more expensive, and people are still adamant. Cause I have to pay attention. It's not funny. What if I get killed because I'm getting booped? Stop it. Imagine what a shame that would be. What will they write on the report? Got killed while getting booped? I can't have that. Alright, so far so good. This second round I'm getting more and more used to. The third round is tricky. That's the tricky one. Because not your problem. Thank you very much for the support. Greatly appreciate it. So why this is a bit tricky is how the spawning system works in this game. And I don't fully understand, but it's a tricky little thing. If you kill a zombie dog, whatever, you will end up with a pile of carrion like this. Now, from this, new zombies and enemies can spawn. However, if Alice, welcome in. Thank you for the daily check-in. How are you doing today? I was just looking at this lovely pile of goo. So, from fallen zombies, new zombies can spawn. So you actually have somewhat of an effect on where the enemies will come from. Oh, there's the special infected. Okay, nicely stuck. Okay, I will actually give you a chance because I'm crazy like that. So you can have an effect on where the special infected will spawn if you kill zombies before, because you made more spawn points. However, as you can see, there are a few by default on the map. And it's kind of up to the game where it decides to spawn the special infected once you kill it. Right now, based on the sound, it spawned on the other end of the map, which is lovely. So that was round 2 once again. Hopefully, this time around we can get through round 3. So here, this is an SP DNA hunt, so we have to get the special infected DNA 3 times. That wouldn't be so difficult. The difficult part is that the special infected can kill us really quickly. So we have to be careful. We have to find the special infected. There it is. And I have glue grenades. Hopefully I hit it. No, I did not. Okay. Oh! My jammer got banged up. Yeah, that's the problem. Again, I was surrounded by dogs, and as I start to fight, I get in quite a lot of trouble. So that's why the third round is tricky, because if you want to fight with the special infected, you have to find a really good spot where you can fight with, well, best case scenario with no zombies around. And actually I have an idea where that could be, but again we have to get to round 3 to try it. So, let's go. Let's continue the grind. There I have the source of all the bricks that fly onto Dread. What do you mean? Uh-oh. Special infected there. Let's run. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm not too thrilled about the bricks. Again. But I'm getting better at dodging. Alright. Starting on the left. Opening this. So the first one, the first spot we have to capture is always the same. It's always safe from the special infected, who is supposed to be somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah, my zombie jammer is banged up again, and there's no fixing that. So I'm pretty sure that I'm screwed. I'm not sure if the zombie jammer can be repaired in any way. I'm pretty sure the answer is a no. But I'm insane enough to try. Maybe if I survive for a certain amount of time, it just fixes itself. Doesn't seem like that. Yeah, it does not seem like that, so... Whose blood is blue? Just curious. Even their blood froze, it's so cold here. Alright. Let's try to get some progress. We need progress. Okay, this first round should be easy. The second, I'm a bit surprised that the special infected even noticed us. They never really noticed us on the first capture point. Maybe I was just too fast for my own good. Not exactly sure where they spawn. Alright, first one is good. I'm starting to see that fighting in that middle area of the map is not a good idea. You just don't do that. Alright, nah, let's go, let's see. But I'm really happy that more often than not... What happened? Why was my jammer destroyed? I didn't hit anyone? So this is an interesting part of this game. Maybe it's a bug, I'm not sure. Every now and then the jammer sparks on its own. And it seems for a moment that you got hit and it turns off. Maybe that is just coded into the game as a kind of malfunction. However, if in that exact moment you are near a zombie or a dog, you can get hit and then it will actually get damaged. So that's a bit of an extra surprise if you get too comfortable with your job here. Every now and then you can get screwed over by that. Because we want to be screwed over by different things, not the same thing again and again. That would be redundant. Okay. Special Infected is so happy to see us, so happy, just running around. Now, we go here. What the fuck? Wait. Does the screaming of the special infected disturbs the jammer? Is that it? So I start too early, and because the special infected is on the other side of the wall, the jammer decides to just turn off. I have to check that. Let's try. I guess why that could happen and doesn't happen now is simply because I'm starting further away. But we have to run some experiments to figure this out. Actually, I just realized I wouldn't need to go through this vent at all, but whatever. Okay, so this is easy. It would be much nicer if this was the last round and not the first, but hey. Got to work with what we can. So let's see. Let's look at the jammer when the special infected screams. Nothing. That's odd. But no, the zombies didn't attack me. So, make sense of that, please. Because I can't. Alright, now. Where's the specially infected? I don't see them, and that is unnerving. Don't like that. Where the heck are they? Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. I have to figure out where they are coming from. There. Why did that zombie from the side want to attack me? Okay, my gemma is still in one piece. Wow. Freaking hell. Okay. Now I wait on the other one to spawn. It's right there. Okay, it's in this corner. That's fine with me. If they stay in that location, there is only one capture point that is near them. And hopefully we don't get that. At least not as the next one. Okay. We are good. This is the next one. Just stay on this side of the map with the capture points and then we will be just fine. Actually, I think that the special infected can't even leave their room right now that I think about it, because you see that door is closed. They can't climb up there and they can't go over that ledge where the dog is sleeping, so I think I'm fairly safe here. But then again, doesn't mean that we are fully safe. Okay. Then we go here. This is tricky because they are somewhere there. So be careful. It didn't even wake the dog. So good. Okay. Okay, we survived. We survived. All we need is this third round to survive. We have to kill 3 special infected. Not the easiest thing, but not super difficult either. So, first we wait on the scream. Okay, then we go up. Because if you have the high ground, that doesn't mean anything. I already proven that in Doom 3. Okay, I think there's the special infected. My idea is to go around, because if I want to fight in the middle of the map, I will get murdered. It happened enough times now that I think it is a reliable way to get murdered. Here, with the dogs, not sure. If I could get a grenade on the special infected without it noticing me, that would be freaking amazing. That's a simple zombie. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't know where the special infected is. And I sure as shit don't want to find out. But that's the only thing I can do, so let's go and find out. Ugh. So it mostly goes this way. Okay, good. This is actually good, because if I can get them to chase me. I can try. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Yeah, I can get them to chase me. And this is the only safer spot on the map where I'm like, yeah, I can kill it maybe. Okay, next. It's right there. Okay, that's a good spot. Okay, I can show you exactly how to kill them there. That's a good spot for us, I think. So they are in that corner, and this is a sticky grenade. And I think we did quite a good amount of damage there. Shit, I hit the dog. I'm sorry! I'm sorry, doggo. I'm sorry. Okay. We got 2. Now where's the last one? I wait on the scream. I think I know where it is. Somewhere on the side. Question is, how do we dispatch of it? Come on! And there it is! We did it! How the bullet just whacking the enemy with a broken jammer. But we did it! We freaking did it! That means the last map is the only one ahead of us. Let me leave, indeed. And let me repeat the first part of the mission so we can read the new one. Beatrice Bertrand. Commencing experiment. Survival expectancy is 0%. We've got to show just how threatening BOWs can be. After all, there are those who are banking everything on them. So, all you have to do is die. Fucking hell, why won't you die? Are you human? You're not. The Grim Reaper, are you? I don't want to die. I still have another chance. No, the Grim Reaper here is not the one that will end your life in a way. Well, maybe. The Grim Reaper in Resident Evil lore is actually Hunk. You see, Hunk is a really high profile Umbrella mercenary, at least I would say a mercenary, and one of the best soldiers of Umbrella. And because he became the only survivor of multiple squads that he was a part of, people started to call him the Grim Reaper. And actually, I do believe even the trophy's name for the solo campaign's completion is something to do with the Grim Reaper. So here it is, Endless Game. The previous researcher was dismissed. I'll be taking over regarding the further experimental trials of subject 3A-7. That's us. Guess someone upstairs hates me. So apparently getting us killed is such a difficult mission that not only the previous person was dismissed from the job and life, I would assume, but also another person got their job, and they are at this point aware that if you get this job, that means you're in trouble. Someone doesn't really like you from upstairs. So, ooh, we have another one with a time. You know what that means? I will want to get the ass. Okay. DNA Hunter, DNA Hunter, DNA Hunter. I will assume it's the same as it was before. So it's 20, 30, and 40. And we have this time around 5.5 minutes for it. So we have to be faster than last time. And on a new map. Will I be able to get the S rank here right away? Absolutely not. But I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. No, we will need a shotgun. That is 100% necessary. So I will not even bother with the enemies. I'm pretty sure that once again, the simple enemies will not care about us because of the jammer. So what I will be doing, first of all, is look around for a shotgun. Because this weapon will not be fast enough and strong enough. That is absolutely obvious. And right away I got smacked. That's only ammo. That's only ammo. That's cool. Don't tell me you don't have any other weapons on this map. Because that will be quite the challenge. Yeah, there's the super infected. Okay. This will be interesting. Because on the last map, what saved me in a way, what allowed me to shave off a lot from my time, was the fact that I found a shotgun on all 3 of the levels. If there's no shotgun or any better weaponry on this map, then I'm in trouble. There's something here. Blackjack custom. Not what I was hoping for. Okay, let's see here. Nothing here. So I'm just running around. I don't really care if I survive or I not survive. I just want to see where the weapons are, because there has to be another weapon somewhere. Maybe it's hidden, but I cannot imagine this time limit with no shotguns. That wouldn't be cruel, that would be borderline impossible. I mean, it's maybe because of the zombie jammer it would be doable. But you see, I'm already out of bullets.
Sample obtained.
And as far as I know, the special infected only gives 1 sample, so there's no point in killing multiple of them, or even 1 of them. Yeah, I cannot see a shotgun anywhere. Wow. So we have 2 weapons on this map. Now on later rounds we might get different weapons, but for this we have no better alternative, which is not good. Now actually, yes, retry. We have 5.5 minutes, so we have like 1 minute for the first round. So let's go and let's try. That's the best I can tell you. No one here. Bloody brilliant. Now if I kill zombies, they should spawn in new ones, right? The only problem, as you can see, they don't. Most of the zombies are here, so I think I should start here. But I mean, this is really slow. And also the special infected will be on me 24/7. So this is not a reliable fucking method at all. I mean, I can try to kill them like this. But you see, I like half the time that I'm doing. I have to find a spot where there are plenty of zombies. Or I can try to snipe them in a way from further away and then just run and... Oh, what's here? Oh, here's the shotgun. Okay. Problem solved. Sorry. Okay. I just have to run to the other end of the map. Fine, fine, you can kill me. Thank you, Elior, for the daily check-in. How are you doing? Did you finish Ori's Adventures? What is the quickest way? You did! Wonderful. Was it good? I did not want to come up here at all. As a special infected, but I think, yeah, we are strong enough to kill the special infected even. Okay, get these. I understand that... No, I actually don't understand. Is my jammer broken? $15. Ow. Okay, I got a bit lost there, I have to say. But we can do 1 minute like this. It is possible. I should stop trying to run up on everything. And also because the special infected seems to be on the other end of the map. Or on the other side of the map, I can go here. Just run around, get the weapon and then deal with it if I want to. Like so. And kill the zombies all nice and quickly like. Okay, so the magazine of this weapon is 10. So I don't have to reload all the time. It's a really bad habit of mine that I'm reloading constantly. I know. Oh, that was nice. Okay. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Should have stayed here. Okay, 1-6. Not bad. It was a great game, and were you able to get the 100% you wanted? Did you figure out how to get to the last 3? I'm curious about that. Okay, second map, we have to find once again where the shotgun is. So we start out here. The special infector is somewhere away, so we don't go there. Okay, nothing here. We have to do some recon work here. You see? Sorry, doggos. That's ammo. There has to be a shotgun somewhere. No, this is not it. This is another kind of weapon. Would the developers be so sneaky they put it in the vent? No, this is a pistol. That is a pistol. That is not what we need. There's the other weapon, but that's also not what we need. No, again, it's possible, logically, that there is no shotgun on this map. It's possible. However, I thought the same thing on one of the previous missions where I had to go and do a crazy time. And later on I actually found the shotgun on the second round, and that was what allowed me to actually do the time that they required. So they know how to hide things, let's say that. Where could it be? That's the big question. Could be in here. Where could the last weapon be? Not the last weapon, the shotgun. Good question, we will have to find it. But hey, we found it on the first round map, we can find it here. Again, the map is the same, but the weapons and the pickups are different. So here what we have to do is run through here, run out here, get the shotgun, worry about the special infected if it wants to cause trouble, not really worry about it if it doesn't. Shit. That was not good.
This one's mine.
Okay, 10. No one here. Frick.
There it is.
Ow. It's tricky to look all around because normally you wouldn't run into situations like these, right? However, because you have the jammer, you feel like they won't really attack you, but in certain cases they will. So you just have to know what to do in a certain situation. That's not necessarily the best way to go about this, but it's not the worst. Okay, that's good. Now we go here. Love how that guy just lost his head and didn't care about anything else. Okay, get that. And then we can go And get these. Are you still fucking standing? Come on. You should be dead. Okay, 15. Actually, you can run while loading. Really important tidbit that I always fucking forget about.
Sample obtained. Sample obtained.
58. We're under 1 minute, which is good in my opinion. So the first one, I feel confident. Somewhat feel confident. It's the second one, we have to find a shotgun. We have to. I just really hope there is a shotgun. And they didn't screw me over that badly. Okay, so it's not here. Let's go check every freaking corner. We have multiple levels here, floors, all that. They could hide things everywhere. Don't see anything here. Slightly concerning. That's just ammo. Anything in here? Nothing. The pose of the dogs on the metal walkways, well, this is not the weapon that I need, so we leave it here. Okay, nothing here. I already checked this, alright? So let's go one floor lower. Ammo again. No weapon. Don't see any weapons here either. Sorry, doggos. Sorry, I know. I'm being a dick. Okay, no weapon here. I see no weapon. I see ice, a lot of ice. But no weapon. I was like, what's that? Ow! Shit! What happened? It's interesting because I found 2 weapons. And they are somewhat evenly placed. I'm not sure how many weapons I found on this level. Now if I'm looking for a weapon that is not even there, that's problematic. But hey, I get plenty of trial and error with the first round.
This one's mine.
So I can't exactly complain. How the fuck are you still alive? Thank you. Okay, let's reload. 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me.
This one's mine.
Sorry, I only shot your leg. That's a problem. I went too far away here. That's why I was slower.
This one's mine.
Yeah, I should have came back here for these zombies. That's why I got a much worse time. But okay, we had a 58 one, so that shows that it's possible. And that's what I'm really going for here, to figure out the map. There's nothing up there. I don't even think you can get up there, honestly. Now I will have to somehow kill this special infected, I think. Simply because it's in the way. So here is this weapon. Oh, come on. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, if nothing else, let me check this one room before I need to restart.
Sample obtained.
Okay. So you see there is that weapon and then there is this weapon. So they are pretty close. And they are both on this side of the map, which is odd to me. Also, I didn't even know you can get up here. This is a machine gun. It's not a bad machine gun, but it's a machine gun, another shotgun. Is there any place that I didn't check? Ammo. On this side of the map, there's only ammo. I feel like there should be one weapon somewhere here. On this side of the map. Maybe down here. But I see no weapon, no case, no nothing. Where does this lead? Oh, just up here. Okay. Hydrate! Thank you for the hydrate! Don't forget to hydrate yourself. Don't even think we can get up there. But there is nothing there. I cannot find a shotgun. That is not good news. That is really bad news. Terrible news. You can climb up all over the place. I didn't even know that. Okay, let's assume there's no shotgun on the second round. That's terrible. But let's assume it for now. I would actually have to check how many weapons are on the first round level or map, so let's check. There's nothing here. There is the shotgun on the other end of the map. There's one weapon there. That's the Blackjack Custom. Oh, come the fuck on. I need things to do. Or have things to do. So this is interesting. Because there are two weapons on this level that I found. So far. One of them is the shotgun, the other one is the machine gun. The pistol is missing. On the other round map, the shotgun is missing. So I'm either missing one gun on each level, or only two weapons are present on each map. Which would be not good. Not good at all. But here actually you see there's only weaponry on this side of the map, which is really odd. And no weapons on this side of the map at all. So it's not even about balancing the placement of the weapons. So maybe there's no shotgun here. Now that's not good. That's really not good. But let's try our best. In that case, the best weapon we can get is the machine gun. Okay, we did this really nicely. So we are here in like 10 seconds time. And obviously the dogs had to screw me over. So you have to kill the dogs because apparently as soon as I start shooting, the dogs around you will just jump on you. We can't have that. We can't have that, so... Let's try that again. Interestingly, this is a much smaller map than the African one. So I would assume that I could find the weapons much more easily.
This one's mine.
But maybe I'm wrong. Because apparently I'm not finding them at all. Okay. Oh, another special infected. Come on.
This one's mine.
Okay, 12. Oh, come on. Oh, this will be the special infected. Okay. No.
This one's mine.
Ooh, we are so slow. Wow. Like, terribly slow. And again, the special infected. Holy fucking shit. Okay, staying in one spot is not the way to go.
This one's mine.
Okay, this is not the way to go. We just have to go through the map and kill everyone. Because this takes way too much time to wait on them to finally spawn in. Okay, so we start here. We have to get to the other end of the map.
This one's mine.
You need to kill 30. Is this weapon really that much better? Because other than the fancy scope, it's not doing jack fucking shit. Oh, this is terrible. And it's spraying like mad.
Sample obtained.
Oh goodness, why isn't there a fucking shotgun? Leave me alone. Okay, so apparently the way to go is just use your basic weapon and don't care about anything. Just murder the enemies as best as you can. And not pick up this weapon because it's shit. Sorry, but it really is. I'm not sure where the special infected spawns. Gotta go, have fun and see it. Thank you very much, Salia. Have a wonderful stream and have fun with Tavern Talk.
Sample obtained. This one's mine.
Oh, come on. The special infected will be so annoying to deal with, it's not even funny. And again, it's 30 enemies, so I can be really picky with them. It's not like, oh, I can just pick and choose where I want to be. In the first round, maybe I could. But in the second, I don't really have that luxury. And as you can see, this weapon easily has the stopping power that I need. The machine gun's not really.
This one's mine.
Stop it.
Sample obtained.
Okay. I have 10. So I can pretty much kill
Sample obtained.
every enemy that I want. Easy peasy. Just smack the special infected in the fucking face. Can the dog stop running around? Really, I'm missing one. What a fun joke that is. Like 1-3, still not terrible. Okay, this idea works. We start in this snowy area and move in. That's okay. What the fuck do I do here? Like, sorry, I don't have the time to aim. That's a bit of a luxury here.
Sample obtained.
The only thing I can imagine is what I tried to do in one of the earlier Raccoon City maps. Or actually not tried to do, I just did by accident. Is just kill so many enemies in one place that it becomes this insane zombie spawner. And so I can kill them as they spawn without much trouble. The only problem, if I manage to kill the special infected, then I'm in trouble. Because, wait, 0-0.
This one's mine.
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff I just threw around. I need ammo. Where can I find some ammo? I found one ammo, but it didn't work. Okay, this does. Okay, so I can run up here. Now this is a good question. How much time would we normally have for this round? Don't you dare. Okay. So this was like 2 minutes. Okay, so like 1 minute, 2 minutes and 3 minutes. Except that's 6 and not 5.5 that we're going for. But hey, we can finally see the third round. So here we go. The special infected is right in front of us. We are not going this way. We are going this way and looking around for a shotgun. If I don't have a shotgun the third round, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. So far I couldn't even find a weapon, which is a really good fucking start. Guys, don't screw with me this much, please. Revolver. Okay, that's completely and utterly useless, but right. So apparently now it's a different weapon. Here's the pincer. Okay. So in the third round we have to get through here, and we actually start here, so we can... Why is everyone after me again? Just asking for a friend. So here... No, I didn't go the decent way around. That's true. That's also okay. That's the special infected. Don't worry about it. We can kill it as many times as we need. The dogs are causing more fucking trouble actually than the special infected. Okay, so here we have to run down, go through the vent. We come out on the other side of the base, and actually we don't even have to really care about the special infected because it will mostly stay in its original spot, hopefully. So that's good stuff. Again, the dog.
This one's mine.
Okay, reload. Grab everything. I said reload. Ho ho! That was nice. Hello there, big guy. Would you please give me that? Thank you.
Sample obtained.
Really important that you not only kill the enemies, but get the samples.
This one's mine.
It's really fucking important for our job here. I saw one there, I just missed it. 1-4, not terrible. I would like to go for like a 1. I will calculate the power times in a moment. But I feel like wow, my aim is freaking amazing. Okay. I heard something. What?
This one's mine.
Okay, don't even ask what the fuck happened there because I don't know. Double dog kill. Not proud of it, but it happened. Making fun of the special infected at this point. I will die here. Real quickly, like. With a broken jammer. Why can't I pick up the ammo?
This one's mine.
There used to be ammo here, what the fuck? So wait, you have to pick up the ammo with the gun you want the ammo for? Because it starts to feel like that. It's really starting to feel like that. Not happy about that, but hey, that's the rule, that's the rule. Let's see. The first round we are decent at. That's the one where I feel that I kind of have a chance at a decent time.
Sample obtained.
Yeah, if the enemies obviously decide to kinda, sorta do what I want them to do and cooperate. Okay. Good.
There it is.
Save! Unfortunately I can't save, but I greatly appreciate the sentiment. I would love to save this run. It didn't work. But thank you, Nekio. How is the movie night going? Apparently there is a not a Final Fantasy, a Kingdom Hearts game that was turned into a movie, and that's what Nekio is watching right around now. Why can't I get a shotgun for the second round? I want a shotgun for the second round. Okay, maybe I should worry about the first round. This will be fun. So as I was saying, I'm the most confident in the first round. It's not like I just got killed during it like twice. That didn't happen. It's not part of the highlight.
Sample obtained.
Okay. 5, 4, 1. Okay, we reload. Sorry, doggo.
Sample obtained.
Get that. 7. You kidding me?
This one's mine.
I could not see for a moment what I really hit and what I didn't.
There it is.
Okay, get those, get that. There are some freaking survivor zombies here. Would you? Thank you. Fucking hell. 1-3. Okay, that's decent enough. For first try, well, it's not the first try. I did this a few times already, but as a first try, overall, it's not bad. This is terrible. Oh, come on. I have no clue how to even tackle this second round. Okay, let's actually calculate what I said I would. So we have 3 rounds, right? So we have... My apologies. We have 20 in the first one, then we have 30 in the second one, and then we have 40 in the last round. So that is in total 90. I should really stop using the number keys here. So that's 90. Okay, we have 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes actually, to get this over with. Now, 5 minutes is 300 seconds, right? And we have plus half a minute, so that's 330. So if we take 330 and divide it by 90, we get a boob. Oh, come on. We get 3.6 seconds. Okay, that's not a lot. If we multiply that with 20, in the first round, we have 73 seconds. So that's 1:13 for that round. So 1 minute is great. Okay, now let's see how much time we have for 30 enemies. 110. So we should be able to get the second round done in around 150. We'll see. So far, seems doable. Okay. 4 shells remaining. Okay, now I can reload and get all the samples. Oh, shucks. Alright, we have a plan. First round, I want to do in around 1 minute. The second, I want to do in 2.
This one's mine.
Okay. 3 more shells, 2 shells, 1 shell. Let's reload. Let's get all the samples. And now we have 10. Take the shell. Give me the sample. Holy shit! Excuse me. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, that's an 18, that's a happy 19,
Obtained.
and that's a really happy 20. 1-9, not good under the part-time. The part-time is 113 here. But I like a faster approach. I like a much faster approach. Okay, here the idea is simple, shred them.
This one's mine.
Just shred them. So I'm staying outside here. And I'm just shooting everything. I'm not dealing with the special infected. I'm just shooting everything in the bot. I'm not dealing with the special infected. Didn't you fucking hear me? So I think the special infected is actually in the other room. And it's being a major pain in the ass. Alright, I have around 8 seconds to get to where I need to be. And that is right here, just in time. New weapon. Special infected murdered. Okay. Okay, no, I reload. Get this. Apparently I already picked everything up. Ooh, there's lots of zombies here. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to see. Stop standing here.
Sample obtained.
Oh, come on.
There it is.
Alright, get these. Go back. And let's start shredding all the respawns.
There it is.
Ah, come on, that was so close. I don't know what the time was like. I will be honest. Will I be able to do this on this stream? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But hey, I'm trying to do my best, and honestly it's fun. Again, that's what I started the stream with. I was really pleasantly surprised with this game. Because it's really fun. It is challenging, but it's not that insanely challenging level where you don't know if it's even possible to do. And I mean, Capcom likes to do stuff like what?
There it is.
The mercenary missions in Resident Evil 6 are really, really difficult. I never got them solo, I think. And I played that game a lot. And I played it on not PlayStation, I played it on PC.
This one's mine.
And I still say that on PC I think the aim is much easier to deal with. 1-1. Not bad, not bad. And I only killed 20, meaning that I picked up all the samples, which is good. No time wasted. Okay, you know what? I don't even care about these guys. I just come here, start shredding them, and hopefully the special infected decides to stay on its ass. Of course it doesn't. Okay, kill the special infected, change back the weapon, pick this up. Yeah, I think you actually have to go with the weapon you want the ammo for. That was my mistake. So that's why sometimes when I tried to get ammo for my main gun, but I was holding the pistol, I had trouble. Let's hope that the special infected is not in here, because that would be not good. And again I'm out, which is not good.
Sample obtained.
Okay, there's ammo here actually, that's good. How did I do this in 2 minutes before? I honestly don't see it happening again.
Sample obtained.
Maybe I'm just bad.
There it is.
That's possible. Might need to rewatch my own stream. Nah, I have to come up with something a bit better here. I have to have a plan for this, and I don't, and that's the problem. You need a plan. Okay. That was good. Doggo in the corner. No one else. Okay, reload.
Sample obtained.
Get the samples.
There it is.
How did I miss so many shots?
This one's mine.
No, don't fall down. Don't do that to me. 57, the fastest ever, that I did at least. So that's a good start. I just saw the one sample that I left behind and I was like, I'm going for that, I don't care. Okay.
This one's mine.
Maybe I just have to start hitting them. Because I mean, this is faster. Only problem, if I get hit, I'm done for, but then what the fuck do I do? You know, it's really difficult to stay on target when you have 3 targets.
Sample obtained.
Maybe 4 at this point, I'm not sure. Ow! I just tried to boop the nose. You see, sometimes booping the nose, not so good of an idea. Are you the special infected? You are not. Okay. Then I'm just gonna hit you. Really? Booping the nose now? Try not to get murdered, you know. Come on. I know it's really funny and all, but we're trying to do something serious around here. You shit, I'm out of bullets. Oh, no. And there's the boop. I got booped. by the special infected. What are you up to today? Or are you streaming something? So maybe this hitting over the head idea is working. At the moment, chilling. That's wonderful. I always like to remind people that whenever you're working on your schedule, don't forget to include some rest.
This one's mine.
Because people always schedule their work, nothing else. Like, getting some calm time is not necessary, but it is. Ow.
There it is. Sample obtained.
Okay, reload. I think I don't need too many. Okay. 53, that's the best time I ever had. Wow. 53 seconds, that is almost 20, if not 20 seconds faster than the part time. That's really good.
Sample obtained.
Oh, and I'm screwed. This is why this is dangerous. This is why it's dangerous, because you can get in situations like this. And that's the problem. So I think as much as I don't want to be slower in the second round, I have to. Because if I want to be really quick, I just die. And that's a tricky thing. That's a bit, I would say, annoying, but I think it's annoying on purpose from the developers, that you have to slow down a bit. You have to just realize that, hey, if you don't have the weaponry for this, you better just be safe and go slower.
Sample obtained.
Ow! Where the fuck did you come from?
This one's mine.
Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think there's enough enemies here. Okay, 1-1. Again, not bad. Not bad at all. That's my kind of goal. I want 1 minute on the first round. That saves me more than 10 seconds, so I can have 2 minutes on this round. And that's what I'm kind of trying to go for. I'm really hoping the special infected doesn't decide to just appear behind me, but then again, there's nothing stopping it.
Sample obtained.
That's the big issue. Like, I have to actively look at the map, the mini-map,
Sample obtained.
to see if there's a really big spike of noise behind me. Come on, Nakio, I'm trying to do something here. This is ridiculous. That one's, come on, get off of my nose. I'm trying to set a record of my, well, my own record actually, but still, it's a personal record. Oh, I will boop your nose so hard when you're playing some hard game. Oh. Return to Dark Souls once, and I will just boop your nose until it falls off. Ah, stop it. I don't even have a hand to stop it. I just get murdered. Okay, I think it's kind of doable within 2 minutes. I'm not sure if I will have the ammo, but so far so decent. Okay, here in time, killed the 2 dogs and got fucked over with... Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, fair enough. Change of plans? No change of plans. I accidentally reloaded right away. It's just such an instinct. Okay, 1 minute. We have 1 minute for this. Ow. Okay, let's reload. And actually, I won't even bother with that room for now. I will just go here. Ow! Dog flying into my face. Is that the specially infected? Of course it fucking is the specially infected. Stop it! You two! Bad doggo, bad doggo. Don't bite me when I don't have bullets in my weapon. Otherwise you can. But that's only because I'm nice like that. How? How the fuck did you survive? What? Oh come on. Okay, let's restart this because this was ridiculous. I hit the zombie and it just went down and then bit my ankle. Let's go. 1 minute, no time to waste. 8 seconds, get the shotgun. Kill the 2 doggos. Or mess it up. Use the remaining 3 shells to deal with the remaining zombies. Reload and get all the samples that they dropped. Now we are at 10. Okay. Not so shabby. I think the special infected is in the other room. Shouldn't have reloaded, but whatever. That's the special infected. Holy shit, what happened? I'm pretty sure I died right on a sample or something. I have no clue what happened there. If I got this many zombies by default, wow, this would be so quick. But no, I don't get them, obviously. I just get some random 1-2 zombies. Yes, yes, I heard you. Getting sick of hearing you. Okay, zombie, zombie, zombie dog, reload, run. Get the sample. Oh, there's another one, thank you. 2, okay, that makes it 8. That's 12. I have no clue how I killed that, but holy shit, I'm good. Okay, hit the dog. Sorry for hitting the dog. That's the special. Can already fucking tell. Okay, we survived. 51. Don't know what happened at the end, but we survived. It's a new record here in the first round. 51 seconds. Now for the second. So here we go. Nice and easy. I can kill the zombie dogs by hitting them quite reliably. Oh! Where did you come from, buddy? Oh, come on. This is the problem. It's so difficult to predict what the super infected will do. I'm not even sure where it really is. Maybe I should try to lure some of the zombies in the second round instead of just running in for the kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't get more shells. Sorry, shells are expensive. Okay.
Sample obtained.
Get the sample. Get the sample. That's only 7. I think I missed one, but that's okay.
There it is. Sample obtained.
You leave me the fuck alone right now. 56. I think I missed at least one. No, I think I missed 2 then. Did I kill 22? 23. Wow, I really went for a murder spree there. Okay, so when in the heck is the special infected? I have to check. I sacrificed this one. It's there. Okay, so if it's there, then I can calmly come over here and start murdering the enemies, hopefully. You're in a wall, buddy. No, it's fucking coming from me. Why? I wasn't near you. Okay, I kinda checked on you, but come on. I'd like to make it to the 3rd round, by the way. Just would be nice to start at least practicing on that one, because the first round I'm like decent with. Never mind. Never mind. We can still practice some on the first round. Right, here we go. Through the door. Through the dog. I was hoping it kills that dog. Didn't.
Sample obtained.
Whatever. There's the dog. Okay, there's the sample. There's another sample. That makes it 8. Why didn't that kill the dog? I don't know. You're not staying down. Reload. Okay.
There it is.
Wow, look at them. They are so happy. Yeah. Okay, 55. That's good. That's good stuff. Here, I'm honestly not sure what is good. What is even considered to be good.
Sample obtained.
I'm pretty sure I will have to deal with that special infected no matter what. So I'm just kind of trying to minimize the risk at this point and expect it. Yeah, this is the problem. Here fighting with the special infected is extremely difficult. Because you have the dogs around you. We are trying. That's the best we have. We are trying. And hey, we get better at this each round. And that's the point. Whenever you're trying something, remember what you should be better than is yourself, rather your past self. Wow. I'm pretty sure I'm screwed here because I couldn't reload in time. But hey, if this is how I can do it, then this is how I'm doing it. I'm not picky. Ow. Yeah, even if one zombie dies differently or not in the way it should, that can mess up the entire run. Honestly, I did not expect the last level to have a time limit like this. Of course, I don't need to necessarily get the S rank, I just want. But it surprises me that this time they decided to include one of these ranked levels in the campaign, because so far they were only side quests, I think, in a way, or side missions. You could do them, you could just completely leave them. Okay, I didn't miss anything. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 58, not bad. And there's a special infected. How nice. And obviously a shit ton of zombies. I love that every time I walk back here, it's just filled with zombies. But when I need them, they are nowhere to be found. Okay, so we kill these three with a few punches. The special infected will come after us, no matter what. Ah, I missed this. I'm not sure why sometimes I can stop the special infected, sometimes I can't. But I would like to know. Also, why did the dog attack me? Like, I understand the logic. But oh boy, it makes it really difficult. I have another idea for the second round. Let's try it, but first obviously we have to do the first round. Nice. Good. Was in a much better position. Okay, we can reload. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have all. That makes 12. Come on.
This one's mine. Sample obtained.
53. Nice. Oh, I missed one here. Shit. Alright. So for the second round, I will just run to the other side now. Like, I don't care about the special infected. While it wakes up, I just run here, jump down, and I start killing from here. And hopefully it will just stay there and not bother me while I'm trying to do my business. Will it work? I have no clue. But hopefully it will.
There it is.
Keeping an eye on that part of the map.
Sample obtained.
Oh, what was that? Completely missed the fucking special infected there. Why did the dog even attack me? My jammer was functional. Thank you for cooperating, finally.
There it is.
Okay, reload. There's one more zombie here.
Sample obtained.
Okay, nothing here. We have the 8 samples.
There it is.
And that makes 10.
Sample obtained.
That's good. I mean, this wasn't really worth it, but whatever. 16, 17. It's not really worth it to come this way. Starting to see. I think it's just better to turn around, maybe. Even though there's not many zombies here, so it's like... what is faster, running around back or just staying there? Alright, new idea with the special infected. I just go and fucking kill it. I had enough of this. Are you kidding me? You broke the jammer? Of course you had to.
This one's mine.
Okay, there's... Oh, I'm screwed. I thought 2 freaking grenades would be enough. Silly me. Leave me a fuck alone, you fucking zombies! Ow! No! Shit! At least I tried! I failed with honor! Not like you, eating from the other's ass. Okay, this didn't work. At all. New idea. I'm actually starting to run out of ideas. Which is not good. And this was slower. Got caught up. There goes 2 seconds. What? Okay, you know what? Let's restart this. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, retry. Okay. Oh, that was nice. Double dog kill.
There it is.
Okay. Get the dog.
Sample obtained.
Get the samples. Have the 8 samples. That's all from there. Okay. Obviously have the special infected here.
Sample obtained.
And now I'm going back I'm 52. Okay. Maybe going back is a better idea, because by that time they respawn from the remains of the enemies I killed in the beginning. All right. Now what do I do here? I have no clue. Okay, let's throw a grenade here. Hopefully that clears up the area a bit. So I can kill the special infected in peace. Why? Why do the dogs always want to be part of this? And why are there so many fucking dogs? Okay. No. Not going there. 2-second loss. Did it really go down to 1 knee? Never saw that before. Okay, I messed it up royally. Okay, this should make it 8. Not ideal, but whatever, we work with what we have. Yeah. Again, you have to know when you use your bullets and when you have time to reload. Okay, that's not terrible. Shouldn't affect my time that badly. Like, love it how the dogs are like, yeah, I have to take a bite. I have to take a bite. Whatever the fuck it is, I have to take a bite of it. Okay. We have 7, missing 1, good, 8. New special infected spawns. The zombie that was so lazy to even move now obviously got me right fucking away. Because yeah. Survived! Haha! Wasn't pretty, but it worked. So, new idea. Go here, throw a grenade. I don't know why that bounced. It was not supposed to bounce. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to. I thought the sticky grenade just, you know, stick to where they land. Let's go. Fueled by tea. Can we stop with the dogs for a moment, please? Oh no. Okay. Progress saved. We're missing a sample. Yeah, we're missing a sample. Let's restart. This is the trouble with this. You cannot just make mistakes like that. And here, great example. 2 hits, you're dead. Okay, first, we get to the other side of the map in around 8 seconds. Pick up the shotgun. Kill the 2 dogs. With 1 shot, that's good. Kill the zombies. Fuck you.
Sample obtained.
Okay, reload. Apparently we did... We what? Okay. Okay, apparently we missed the zombie, but we didn't miss a zombie. I don't fucking know what's going on at this point. Oh, this was a disaster. Again, I'm looking around and somehow I miss a zombie. Completely. And I was like, isn't there someone else here? Get the shotgun. Get the 2 dogs. Get the special infected. Get these annoying freaking zombies. Okay, there should be 1 zombie somewhere. Okay, reload. How? How the fuck did I miss you? 7, 8... Oh, there was an extra this time around. Okay. That's how I missed them. Again, the moment the special infected notices you, all the dogs are on you. Don't know why, that is just how it is.
Sample obtained.
Ah! That was a mistake. Big mistake. 1-5. Not good, but honestly at this point I just want to see what I can do on the second run. Or the second round and learn something about the third, because at this point this is just disastrous. Okay, throw this fucking thing on the zombie. Okay, that hopefully killed the annoying enemies. Of course, one of the zombies like, yeah, I have to join that party. Fucking course you have to.
Sample obtained.
Alright. So we survived the initial wave, which is good. Don't know where that scream came from.
Sample obtained.
Exactly. But I think it was from this side of the map.
There it is.
And that is actually kinda good for us, because that means the special infected is on the other side of a door, and the special infected, as annoying as it is, cannot open doors. Okay, that's a lot of them in one place, which is also good. Lots of nice DNA there, lots of nice samples.
This one's mine.
139. I have no clue how I did this. I have no clue. Apparently there are a lot of zombies here. Okay, so here I have to leave the special infected, run like the wind, slide in here, get this weapon, and be really freaking happy with myself. Okay, yeah, this was the part of the plan that was finished. Now we have the part of the plan that I don't even know what I'm doing. However, with this weapon, I actually have a chance against these annoying super infected.
This one's mine.
Ow. Ticus Dogus, where are you? Here you are.
There it is.
Is that the special infected? No, that's a simple zombie. Okay. Ooh, double doggo kill. You. No! Don't you even think about it. $24. Come on, don't waste my time. Uh-oh. That's not good. I did not count with the possibility that I would indeed run out of bullets. But indeed, it happened.
This one's mine.
But I'm not giving up. Last freaking thing I'm doing is giving up.
Sample obtained.
36, 37.
This one's mine.
And there's the 40. 210. Did we do it? Was this fast enough for the S? 454. Return of the Grim Reaper. We did the solo. And we are part of the Umbrella Corps. There's the platinum. We did it. Oh. This last map was a challenge. Ashford Family Crest. I do believe that is from Resident Evil 4. And we did it. And once again, we did it much better. Much better than what the game asks for. And it was pretty chaotic because I didn't want to finish this level with a rank worse than S. So I retried, and whenever I felt like it was too slow, I rather restarted. So this was the first time I actually got through the third round, and actually this was the first time that I really tried the third round at all. Once I tried just find a weapon and I got killed, but I knew where the shotgun was, so I went straight for that, and it was enough of a help to get this. So here's the S rank, and here is Umbrella Corps. The previous researcher was dismissed. I'll be taking over regarding the further experimental trials of subject 3A-7. Guess someone upstairs hates me. You're still alive. Of course you are. The researchers, they are all afraid of you. They've started calling you the new Grim Reaper. So we are not playing as Hunk apparently, but we are playing as someone who is almost or maybe as good as Hunk and got the title the new Grim Reaper. So this was fun. This was really fun, and we completed the entire game. So let's see what we really got. Let's close the game and hope that it decides to update. There it is. Return of the Grim Reaper. Clear all stages in the experiment. Again, I don't think the S rank is necessary for it, but why not? If the game asks for 530, we give it 454. And here it is. Umbrella Corps. Obtain all trophies. I have the platinum of a game that not many has, and honestly, it was just fun. I had fun with this game. As much as everyone says it's terrible, if you can get it for cheap, even just for the solo, I think it's a fun little game to mess around with. So that is it for Umbrella Corps for today. But we are not done. We are not done at all. Because, as I said, if we manage to do this, and again, I did not know that the last level would be one with a ranking. I thought I will just finish the penultimate level and then I get another 3-round difficult mission. All I have to do is finish it, but no, they gave a time limit there. And I did it. And as I said, if I manage to do this, we will jump into some rivers to really make the stream even more filled with fantastic news, because here we got the platinum, and in rivers, I posted about this, I managed to get the Raccoon City Survival Squad trophy, which is the rarest, and it's quite difficult to get it now because, as I explained, the game is pretty much dead. All the people who are playing right now are either trophy hunters or they are dedicated fans who are really good at the game. So it's really difficult to win, and this trophy requires you to place first in a match once each as Chris, Jill, Leon, Claire, Ida and Hank. I did it with Chris, I showed you that recording, but after that, no matter how much I tried, I just could not get a win. I got second places, but most of the time, every lobby either had one really good player that gathered more points than all the rest combined in the game, or really rarely two really good players. So I remember one where they had each 380 points or something like that, and they were fighting for the top spot. And all the rest were like, I had no points, someone else had 10 points. It was ridiculous. I think I only had 2 games where someone wasn't really good. The first one was when I won as Chris, and in the second one I got pretty close to winning. I was like in 100 points near the top player. But other than that, all the time someone really pro was playing. So I decided to look for some trophy hunters, and I was really fortunate. I found 2 of them, and I managed to get this trophy with their help. As you can see, I finished as Hank, since that's the last character, and obviously I have to do them in order, I guess. It's just easier that way. So we pretty much just took turns killing each other, and everyone got their wins, everyone got their points and combos and kill streaks. By that time I had everything except for the wins and for the level 10 on the battle pass. That I still don't have, but I have a good reason why. As I played, I was more and more sure that I couldn't finish the game on stream with winning, because especially during the time that I stream, there's always someone who's really good and who will kick my butt. So I decided to look for trophy hunters to get that trophy. With leveling up, however, I realized that I can try to grind points, and actually while I was trying to get a win before I started boosting with others, what I did, I started the game, I really tried to do my best, but the lag was horrendous most of the time. And so if the lag was really bad, or I saw like in the first minute that someone is really good and they already have like 100 points, I decided to just call it right there. And what I did after that, in the remaining 3-4 minutes, I just tried to do the battle pass challenges. So that was kind of my way to keep the remaining bits of my sanity, because it was obvious that I'm not winning the game, but at least I'm doing something productive and I'm not just leaving. Because you don't really have that many players, so most of the time, even if you leave or a game ends and you wait a bit and you know that if they are replaying, they are already in a new lobby, and then you start looking for a game, you will find maybe another group, but that's about it. I always saw the same names popping up, the same crazy people. So sometimes I just looked at the player list in the beginning and I was like, okay, I'm not winning this, let's go for the challenges. Because I just know some players by name at this point. So I decided to get the points as much as I can and do challenges, and I can get those rewards because the trophy only cares about getting to level 10. So what I did, I went to level 9, I redeemed all the challenges that I could. I actually didn't re-roll any of the challenges just for the fun of it. I tried to do ones that I could, and most of them I got for like kill this many enemies with a certain weapon. I had one for Leon to kill 5 enemies with Matilda. I think that took like 10 games because I'm trying to kill someone with a sidearm, and I think the skill where you shoot with 2 pistols, that didn't count. So what I did, again, when I knew that I'm not winning this game, I was just running around with a pistol shooting at people, and every now and then I actually killed someone. And most of the time I got murdered. So I got that, and then I had the Wolf Squad characters to use their primary weapons. Sometimes I got ones where using a certain character get a certain amount of kills with special weapons. I had one, I think for Ada, to kill 3 players or get 3 kills with the crossbow. I think that was in one game. That was a bit tricky, but the crossbow is extremely strong. One headshot and it's a kill. And if you hit the body, which I was kind of aiming for, 2 hits, you're good to go. So the crossbow is extremely strong, but it requires accuracy. So again, it's balanced, but because of the changes, I had to mess around with different weapons, and so I noticed even before that I got hit with the crossbow, and with full health I died right away, and kind of put together the pieces that okay, a headshot is like a kill right away. But again, as I mentioned, the lag was terrible, and I actually don't know the reason behind it, because Capcom turned all the servers off, I think, except for the American one, the North American. You can see when you want to change region, that's the only one you have. And I am not from North America, so I thought I will always have and will have terrible ping in this game. However, interestingly enough, when I found some trophy hunters and we started playing, and okay, it wasn't like a live game, we let each other kill each other, but the game didn't lag almost at all. And I don't know if that was because they maybe were from Europe, or that was because in order to get into the same match, we turned the crossplay feature off. Since we were all playing on a PlayStation, we could do that. So maybe it's that. I'm not sure if it's the platform, it's the region. But I had almost no lag. And in some of the random games that I played on stream, or when I just tried to win, my lag was through the roof. I even clipped some of those moments when an enemy disappeared right in front of me and then appeared somewhere else. So yeah, that's lovely for sure. So with the battle pass, I got some changes where it was like pick up 5 ammo bags or boxes or 10. I also saw some other people got ones where it was like play a certain amount of matches. I think I got one of those as well, play 3 matches. But on stream I got those where I had to go a certain distance by dodging. So there are many different ones, and I saw some people had easier, some more difficult. I couldn't do some at all, but all in all, I was able to get through a good number of them, and I got to level 9, and we get the trophy at level 10. So how it works, you have to redeem these completed challenges. So I paid attention that I did like one challenge, like play 3 games, and then I redeemed it and looked at how many points I still need, because with every level you actually need more points, and I didn't check. I'm sure it's somewhere available online how many XP points you need. The XP points is experience points, so just XP, I guess. But I made sure to do that, and so I thank you for the hydration schmoozer. We're just in here in time for the celebration, because as I was trying to get to it through my long monologue, I managed to get a nice amount of challenges done. I was lucky, and actually once, I didn't think I would be able to do that, but once I killed a super tyrant twice in a game, and I think there was another one that I did a certain number of revenge kills in a game, and I was not trying to do those. I just played and I was like, oh, that's great, thank you. One of the challenges I started with was to hit a fat molded with a spark shot. I had so much trouble with that, but I actually did it. Then I had to hit a fat molded with a rocket launcher. I had to hit a hunter gamma with a spark shot. And finally, I got here. I got the premium challenge as well, but I can't redeem that. And here we are. One press of a button. A rising challenger. This was for me the last trophy of this game. So let's check it. Reach level 10 on the battle pass. Here it is. Lovely image. And that means I got all of the trophies of Resident Evil Reavers. And I was able to do this fairly quickly and more than in time. This game doesn't have a platinum, so this is the best that we can get. 100%. But I am thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled that I was able to do this. Let's see if it updates. Yeah, there it is. There's the 100%. So today we finished Reavers as well. We got the 100% for the trophies, and I wanted to talk about this game for a bit. And I will make a post about this on social media as well. That this game is already halfway dead in a way. You cannot purchase the premium pass. You can't, unfortunately, purchase any of the skins. So even though in the game itself you can still see them, if you press on purchase them, it will just open the PlayStation Store and tell you that the item doesn't exist. And so you cannot unlock anything anymore. It was in the announcement as well that such features and such items will be turned off and get delisted earlier on. So now until June 29th you can play this game. After that it's gone. And that's actually why I named my stream today this, that I was able to show this game to some of my viewers. I was able to experience it in a way, not in the way it was when it had a real player base. I obviously had a lot of trouble because the skill-based matchmaking doesn't really work with so few players, and I was in a rush to get the trophies, so I wasn't really letting myself have time to learn the game rather than just try to speedrun getting the trophies and getting done. So as I can see, the game certainly had some flaws. I'm not sure if these were overlooked or they were maybe intended as features and only I didn't really like them. It's possible. Again, I'm not a big PvP player. I like co-op, I like PvE. So this game was not meant for me. I understand that. And as much as I got frustrated with it, I can't tell you if it was good or bad, because again, I never played it in a way that would be a real test. I played it with the remnants of the player base and then with trophy hunters. I said before that I really like the idea how they brought back skins from games that are not really talked about anymore. They brought back skins from Resident Evil 5, 6, I think even the Umbrella Chronicles, if I'm not mistaken, even from Code Veronica. So that's really nice, and I really like the idea. For me, if this was a PvE game, just killing zombies with friends, I would have loved it. I would have absolutely loved it, and I probably would have purchased the Game Pass and some of the skins just to really build upon that nostalgia that I have for some of these games. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for the company. This was their try to make or attempt to make a live service game. It didn't work. However, and here's the thing that I want to say, I am happy that I got to play this game, that I got to show to some of my viewers, and some of these videos and clips will pretty much outlive the game itself, which is sad, but I'm happy that I was able to capture just a tiny fragment of it. And the thing is, if you ever thought about playing all the Resident Evil games, or even trying them out, or going for the trophies or the achievements, whatever platform you're on, this game is still available until the 29th. So if you want, here's your chance to play it. As far as I know, you can still get all of the trophies, and it doesn't take much time. If you need help, you can find trophy hunters who will help you. I'm happy to help. If I don't have the time, whenever you are free, I know a group. I think on PlayStation there are like 44 members. Someone will have the time to help, that's for sure. So if you ever thought about this game, trying out this game, this is your chance. Really, your last chance. Now, how to get the game, I'm honestly not sure. I'm not sure if the game itself got delisted. I wouldn't be surprised. It was originally bundled with Resident Evil Village, so if you have that game, there is a good chance you have this. I actually got this game with the code from the physical edition of the Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, so you can get it like that. I'm not sure if you purchase Resident Evil Village now online, whether you will get reverse or not. If you want to make that purchase, make sure to do your research, or maybe ask customer support, but you can still get it. So if you ever wanted to try this game, here's your chance. And other than that, we got a platinum trophy today with a 100%, because Umbrella Corps has no DLC trophies or update trophies or anything like that. and we got a 100% since Reverse doesn't have a platinum. So that means we got 3 trophies today, and we finished 2 Resident Evil games. So here's some fun statistics for you. Umbrella Corps took 3 months and 2 weeks for me to finish. And Reverse took 2 weeks and 5 days. So that's, I think, a good example of just how quickly you can get all the trophies in Reverse. You can do it much faster as well. I initially didn't play between streams, so if you have just a few days, I think in 3-4 days you can get it done, especially during the weekend when other people have the time to help. And let's see just how rare some of these trophies are on PSN Profiles, which is a trophy tracking website. So these percentages are mostly higher, making the trophies less rare, since the people here are obviously interested in trophies and they are more inclined to get them all. So with Reverse, the 100% is 16.89%. With the rarest, Raccoon City Survival Squad, having a 17.66% completion rate. Now if you want to maybe compare that to the PlayStation statistics, on the PSN network, this trophy is 1.6%. So that's the difference between trophy hunters and the average players. However, Umbrella Corps, that's a different story, because even on this website, getting through the entire solo campaign is 4.96%, which makes it ultra rare, the rarest of the categories. And Umbrella Corps, the platinum, is 3.51%, so that is really rare. For some context, I have 32 trophies that fall into the ultra rare category, meaning that they are under 5% rarity. Yes, 5. I got a bit unsure right there. So, with that, I think we will be able to bring back our Resident Evil trophy counter. I don't even know, honestly, how many we had last time. We played around with those. I think I was playing Resident Evil 3, the remake, back then. And with these games, I didn't really update it. However, I can tell you that in total, in the entire Resident Evil franchise, I have now 3 games completed. The first one was Resident Evil 2, the remake. Then... and a new raid from Frisalia. Wow, welcome in. Welcome back, Frisalia. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi again. Yeah, you were just here. But thank you so much. I'm not sure if this is a challenge on Twitch, but it should be. Get raided by the same person twice during one stream. Indeed, mod attack, double mod attack. Oh, you're working extra hard today, all you viewers. Oh, with the knife here. It should be, yeah, and I would be the only person who has it. But hey, you have all the love. The wonderful raiders. Oh, look at that. What a lovely emoticon you have there. Mlap. That's fun. That's nice. But thank you so much for the raid. That's so lovely. I can say the same thing again, but I don't think I need to repeat myself. Thank you for the raid, and I hope you had a wonderful time. This time around, the Tavern Talk. How was the game? I'd love to hear about it. Love my new emote. Thank you so much. Actually, I just received my new emotes yesterday, and so I decided that I would make a little campaign out of them. So I actually have 4 challenges of sorts for my viewers to unlock the emotes. The game was fun. That's wonderful to hear. I really like these cozy games. I don't play them much, but I love watching them online. So, funny enough, I just thought about what challenges I could make for the emotes. I think just the other day, 2-3 days ago, and I decided that I would make the heart a sort of reward or celebration piece when I reach 130 followers. And I actually got my 130th follower yesterday while I was offline. So I decided to start this stream with that new emoticon. And I also have one that you can unlock by redeeming the hydrate. You can see the counter right above me in the top right corner. And I have another one that is a community quest. And a new raid from Nekio. Welcome in, raiders. How are you, Nekio? Raid. And that's the 4th hydrate. Thank you very much. We are one step closer to the T emoticon, which is necessary. T is great. How are you, Nekio? I'm great. Welcome in, all of you wonderful raiders. I hope you enjoyed Nekio's little movie night with Kingdom Hearts Recoded. I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, but I'm sure it was fun. Actually, pretty much everything I know about Kingdom Hearts, I know from Nekio's streams. So that's pretty fun. I like how many games I learn about just by watching other people play them. It's the same with Physalia. There are some games that you play and I never even heard of. But they are great. They are really, really lovely. Actually, I did see a game just recently released that I might want to recommend to you. It's really cozy looking. But then again, I'm mostly always a bit behind with the news, with new releases. And funny enough, when a game released, I think it was called a game about digging a hole. I know Skady played it because I saw it on a stream. And the moment I saw that game, I was like, I have to recommend this to Skady right now. And it was during the weekend or something, and that stream finished. I went to sleep. Next day, I'm like, okay, I have to message Skady, and she just posted her schedule, and it was there, and I was like, I was too slow. They already figured out. Because obviously, Skady knows about everything dirt related. If there's a game about dirt, don't even think that you figured out or found out about it before Skady. Yeah, she has eyes everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. So that's why I like playing old games, because people don't know the old games. They know about all the new releases, but nothing quite as old as the games I play. And I am quite quite really happy right around now. Because I'm celebrating a sort of double feature, because as you can see, I not only managed to platinum Umbrella Core, finally, but I got the 100% in reverse. And that is a big deal, because this game will go offline on the 29th of June. So I am one of the last players who will be able to get this trophy. And these trophies will be really, really rare soon. And I was just looking at my Resident Evil list, because I once had this crazy idea to try to get all the trophies in the Resident Evil franchise. Every game counted at least once, because they have different releases on different platforms. But now I was just counting up my trophies, and you can help me along, because last time when I tallied up my trophy count, I was somewhere around, I think, 100? I think that was what I last celebrated with Resident Evil 3, but now we have so much more to count. So we have 33 from Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, a game that no one knows what the heck it is. And it's not a big surprise, because it's only available on PlayStation 3. Well, also on PC, but if you're going for the trophies, then yeah, you have to go old school, really old school. Then we have 41 from Umbrella Core right now. We have 12 from Reverse, again from now. I actually have 6 from the PlayStation 3 version of Revelations 1, which I played a lot on PC, but not quite a lot on PlayStation. So let me add all those up. So that's 6. Okay, so we are at 92 already. That's nice. And then we have Resident Evil 2, which I got the platinum and the 100% on stream. And we have 24 from Resident Evil 3. So that means I have 161 trophies from Resident Evil games. Which sounds like a lot, except that in total, with every edition available on PlayStation, the 31 games counted as part of the Resident Evil franchise has a total of 1,364 trophies. So to put that into perspective, we are nowhere near our completion. It's a bit frustrating, but this is our statistic so far. No, again, this is quite a lot, but some of these trophies are duplicates from different editions of the game. So for example, I have the 45 trophies of Resident Evil 2, but that game has a PlayStation 5 version, so that's another 45. In a way, I could just add those to the count and not really care about them. And also, I have some of the rarer and more difficult trophies, to be perfectly honest, because Umbrella Core is really rare when it comes to the trophies. Not the rarest. We will see even more crazy trophies down the line. But for now, I'm really happy with what we achieved here. And with that said, today's celebratory stream soon comes to an end, but as I started, I want to once again mention to wish everyone a really fun Pride month. Have a great month. I hope you all will. I don't have any Pride related emoticons, unfortunately, but don't forget that Twitch has our back, and indeed they have an entire selection of such emoticons, so you can choose your own, which is lovely. And they even included mine. Wow, they really thought of everything. Well, almost everything. Now, let me go and try to look for someone to raid, because even I need to raid someone to send all the wonderful people whom you sent my way to the next wonderful streamer. And I think I know who that will be. We are going to raid someone who was here earlier called MTALA. They are, I do believe, a Swedish VTuber. And they actually have a redeem to speak Swedish for a minute, I do believe. And if you have the points, I highly recommend it. I don't know a word in Swedish, but it just sounds unreal. It's such a fascinating language. I had that redeem, or had the points to redeem that once, and I felt like I'm just on another planet, really. But it was really fun, and they are a wonderful fellow VTuber. So, please say hello to them. They are playing Digimon World Next Order, I do believe, with mods and the randomizer, so things are quite crazy. And let me thank you for joining me today on this celebration. Digimon indeed, yes. I do believe they play Digimon Survive, so you can have a conversation about that. You have kind of a shared interest with that, since you played that on stream as well. I never played any of the Digimon games, I think, but I watched some of the original show and I really liked it. Yes, I'm that old. And no, actually, I'm older. I'm trying to make myself look young by saying that I watched the show from like 1990. Oh yeah. Yeah, the old monster is here. So thank you for joining me today. Have a good day. And as always, good night.